All right, what's up, everyone? I'm here to bring you a update on Cardano. I see a few very interesting things happening. I think we're forming an ascending triangle. We're near an apex, likely to see a big move soon. So in this video, I'm just going to run through some technical analysis, talk about what I see happening both short term and long term. So yeah, guys, if you like the sound of that, please like, subscribe, comment, share. Hit that bell icon notified of new uploads. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. And you get to stay up to date with the latest and greatest in crypto. So guys, just to kind of explain what's happening right off the bat here is where we've been pumping, we broke above a major pattern, okay, and now we're forming more of a micro ascending triangle. We're likely to see a big move with Cardano within the next 9 hours, half a day max. We're likely to see the next big move. Cardano may indeed be ready for its next leg up, because if we zoom out here, you'll see why. Okay, so we're kind of in this very macro ascending triangle. Finally had a bullish breakout. So now we've been pumping kind of in this kind of sideways consolidation. Maybe this can be interpreted as somewhat of a bull flag, especially if we break out bullishly. I think if we break out bullishly, folks, our next major target is 60 cents. I've been saying this for days. I've been saying this for pretty sure weeks at this point. As soon as we saw this breakout, we're likely to see 60 cents, and you know what, I think we're just having a pit stop before we hit that 60 cent mark. Okay, if we take the height of our ascending triangle here and we move it to the breakout point and we check out our Fibonacci retracement, it all lines up at 60 cents. So I expect Cardano to meet at the very least temporary resistance at 60 cents, and again, we're likely to see a big move whether to the upside or downside within the next half day here. If we break down, I think we're very likely to find support. I'd say, 48.7 cents to 47.6 cents. That's where I would personally be looking to accumulate Cardano if I were looking to either add to my bags or consider a swing trade. Guys, if you're thinking about adding to your bags, I would take a dollar cost averaging approach. Let's say I had $100 to invest, for example. Well, I look at the price right now and I say to myself, okay, I don't know for sure whether it's going to go up and down, but I think over the long term this has a good chance of doing well, so I want to get some exposure. Let's say I buy $25 worth here. Let's say it falls down, I buy $25 worth here. Let's say it falls down some more, buy $25 worth here. Let's say we fall all the way back down and retest the breakout point at 38.48 cents, or 38 to 40 cents, then I'd spend another $25 here. And my average is just somewhere around here, and I know over the long term we have a good chance of reaching these higher price ranges, 60 cents and above. Guys, there's so many interesting things happening with Cardano right now. The technicals look very interesting. We broke out of a very macro trend, like they have a little bit more gas in our tank here before we reach some kind of resistance level. And guys, Cardano's Gogan, their mainnet launch, is rumored to be happening very soon, quarter 2021, around March, maybe a few months from now. We can expect Cardano to launch their mainnet. That is a big deal. That is a very big deal. And what if they get listed on Coinbase as well, right? So there's still a few key exchanges that Cardano could get listed on that could really help it pump, and they have their mainnet launch happening in a few months' time. Nobody knows for sure, but their kind of expectation, from what I can gather, is in a few months' time, that quarter of 2021, we're likely to see the main launch with Cardano here. So it's very interesting. Let's take a look here at our indicators. I think that their mainnet launch is going to be a very bullish indicator. Let's take a look here at the macro trend. So daily looks very bullish, folks. Bullish crossover on the daily, MACD. That's a big deal. Everything's bullish. Everything bullish. Divergence on the RSI. Stochastic is overbought, but it's still, everything's bullish on the daily. Let's take a look at the 12. Everything's bullish. Bullish cross from the stochastic. Everything's bullish. Again, we're overbought, so we might be overextended. 6 hour, everything is bullish. Still making higher highs. Everything looks bullish. Let's take a look at 3. Ooh, okay, so 3 hour, we're starting to see some signs that we might be overextended here, which makes sense because we're right up against resistance. If we zoom in a bit here, we can clearly see how the 518 level is very critical resistance. If Cardano can get above that, I think it's very likely we test all-time highs at 52, 53. If we can get above 53, I think 60 cents is very soon after, guys. Very soon after. This is going to break out soon. So 3 hour, we're starting, look bearish, like the 1. One bearish crossover from the MACD. So what are we saying here? Okay, well, macro time frames are very bullish. Lower hourlies see some signs of some weakness. You know, we're quite overextended in some of the higher time frames. So really, I think all this translates to is the fact that we're just up against resistance right here. I really think that's it, folks. Like whenever we're in an apex like this, I think the whatever way we break out trumps what our indicators are saying. So if we break out bullishly above this red line, I think we're very likely to see bullish continuation, and even more so if we can get above 53. If we can get above 53, guys, nothing is certain in technical analysis and trading and investing. Okay, nothing is a certainty. But if we can get above 53 cents, I think 60 cents is happening very soon after, within the week. I'd wager within a few days, if we get above 53 cents, I'd say within the next few days we see 60 cents. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts. If anything interesting happens with Cardano, we'll definitely be making more videos about it. These are the ranges in which I would be looking to accumulate. You know, we have build-ups in volume, lots of sideways price action. Now, before I leave you guys, let's take a look, see if we can where we can find a possibly helpful EMA to try and understand where we can find support if we do correct. Well, okay, something to note here is that every time we pumped and then dumped, Cardano found support on the 100 EMA on the 6 hour. So it is quite far away, but I do think, you know, as time passes, that will be kind of like the measure of last resort for Cardano, kind of like the most important support level, because every time we pumped and then dumped, we found support there. And then, and then kind of the 200 EMA on the 4 hour. Let's see if we can find even a better one. 8 hours, maybe not the best. Let's take a look here at the daily. Okay, so the daily 20 EMA is going to be a very important support level as well. You know, when we dumped, we found support here, here, and here as well. And I think this might even be more relevant because I think the 20 EMA on the daily is closer to current price action than the 100 EMA on the 6 hour. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. So just so you guys are aware, I do think the daily 20 EMA and the 6 hour 100 EMA are the most critical support levels for Cardano. Last time we pumped and dumped, that's where we found support. So folks, those are my price targets. Long term, I think Cardano could reach $5 to $10. Nobody knows for sure, guys. I don't know that for sure. I think kind of one area where we can definitely expect Cardano to find some resistance is $1.60, like within the next few months here. I definitely think we test all-time highs and surpass it at some point. $1.60 makes sense in my mind, where we could find at the very least temporary resistance. In the short term here, I think we see 60 cents and find temporary resistance there as well. And past 60 cents, kind of 80 cents in the short term. But I think at that point we need to rethink price structure. I think kind of the next closest Fibonacci extension level is pretty, it makes a lot of sense, especially because it lines up perfectly with the height of this ascending triangle in the breakout. So guys, those are my thoughts. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Check out Bybit, check out Token Metrics, link down in the description below. Best platform for trading and a great platform for doing cryptocurrency research. Check out our Discord group, link down in the description below. Thanks for watching, y'all, and take care.